Good morning. I want to thank you all for joining our live broadcast. If this is your first time tuning in, please know that I will be hosting a live broadcast every Monday and Thursday at 11 p.m. I want to first off, I'll recapping our Easter weekend and Resurrection Sunday. Hope everyone had a nice time with their families as they had time to reflect upon our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, especially during this time of the COVID-19 crisis. I will be making notations for the COVID-19 that will be affecting our city. Please, if you have a comment or question, please list those below, and I will answer them next week, next Thursday at our next broadcast. There are a couple of topics that I will be discussing today: new testing center for the city, business and citizens' responsibility regarding COVID-19, City Hall update, and the 2020 census. Testing center. There will be a new testing center located at the Windsor Health Center building at 100 8th Street, North 8th Street, Suite 238. Again, the location will be the Windsor Health Center, 100 North 8th Street at Suite 238. I want to say thank you to Senator Belt, to State Representative Greenwood, to Southern Illinois Healthcare Foundation for their hard work in bringing this testing center to us. Without their works, and we wouldn't have this done. They stood in the gap for the city of East St. Louis upon the request of myself and the citizens. So once again, we want to issue them a thanks and a cyber round of applause. I really appreciate that. The testing center will go as follows. You will have to make phone calls in to get pre-screened before the testing. That number will be provided to you later on today, as they're still working on the IT side of that. The testing center will be up and running by week's end. There will be the testing will be complete within an hour, and you should have your test results by the end of the day. So make sure when you call into the number, you give them the appropriate contact information so they can contact you appropriately. This will be a drive-through testing center, as you will be entering in on 9th Street to make access into the testing site and exit out on 8th Street. So once again, we want to thank those that have played a major role into getting the testing site here in East St. Louis, and the citizens and myself, we really do appreciate that. You frequently check the city's Facebook page and website for updating information on the testing center. The business and citizens' responsibility. I will continue to impress the importance of each one of you to do your part to secure your safety and the safety of your loved ones. This includes all our businesses and all our citizens. Please stay at home, practice social distancing, and follow the CDC guidelines. This is very important, because as the numbers rise, as the testing we're going to be doing here in the city, that there is sure to have a spike in the numbers. So we want to make sure we still practice those things. City Hall update, staff members, in order to ensure the safety of our citizens and our staff, City Hall will be closed until further notice. If you have any needs of our Regulatory Affairs Department, please email Tony Howard at t.howard@cesl.us to schedule an appointment. Again, the email address is t.howard@cityofeaststlouis.us, cesl.us to schedule an appointment. Those for all those regulatory affairs needs, building inspections and housing inspections and such. If you have any comments or questions for me, please contact my office directly at 618-482-6600, extension 1601. Again, that's 618-482-6600, 6600 at 1601. If your call goes unanswered, please leave a detailed message and we will get back to you as soon as we can. If you have any comments or questions for the police non-emergency calls, please contact the police department dispatch at 618-825-2681. Again, that number is 618-825-2681. This is for non-emergency police calls. Public Works will still be in operation. They will be working on swing shifts with an even shorter staff. So I'm asking you, the citizens, to please be patient with this department as we go into grass cutting season. I do understand that this is a real troublesome time at this time. The Mid-America Medical District Board You can still apply by forwarding your resume or letter of intent to SJOSHWA. Again, it's SJOSHWA at CESL, or mail your resume to 301 River Park Drive, City of East St. Louis, 62201. Again, you can mail it to 301 River Park Drive, City of East St. Louis, 62201. As we wrap up today's broadcast, I would like to add there's something you can do for help us in your community. It's the census. It's 2020 census. It's very important that we take this 2020 census seriously. We need to make sure we fill those information out. You can go on census.2020census.gov or census.gov to complete that out, your forms out. This is very important because we need the information to be submitted as quickly as possible, because they have not, to my understanding, stopped the census or anything like that, so we need to make sure we do that. This includes, so we can get information for things that we need here in the city, like hospitals, grants, road repairs, investments of new business and such. And once again, I always want to thank the first responders for being the first call of duty and first people online, each and every day, no days off. The firemen, the policemen, the nurses, the CNAs, the LPNs, the doctors, the lab techs, the people working at Walmart, at the local grocery stores and all that. Thank you for the work that you do. Thank you at this time. We appreciate everything that you're doing and standing in the gap and providing that much needed service to me and all the citizens. If there aren't any questions, then we conclude this broadcast.